Oops, wrong tab. Okay, so now that we have learned about all the different forms of equations of lines, we've talked about graphing them in each little lesson, but I want to go ahead and make sure we know specifically how to graph or how to use each form to graph. So what we need in order to graph any of these is we either need a point and a slope or 2 points. That is what we need to figure out how to plot a line. So point and slope, obviously we can get that from point slope form. But so does slope intercept. Slope intercept also gives me a point and a form because, or a slope, because, let me finish writing this. When we've got our slope, obviously, but the intercept is one of the points. So that gives me 1 point in the slope, and I can use rise and run over run to move from that point I was given to the next one and create a line. 2 points, this is where this is standard form. You do have to do some work to get standard form to give you the 2 points, as in you have to find the x-intercept and y-intercept. But just remember that for the x-intercept, the y value equals 0, and for the y-intercept, the x value is 0. I think it covered both. So I want to go ahead and go over some of the practice problems with you. And I'm not going to go through all of it. I'm just going to talk about how the different forms we can use. So on the slope intercept form, like number 1, remember we're given a slope and we're given the intercept. So our slope is 1/4. The y-intercept is -3. We don't know what the 0 or the x-intercept is, and we don't know about this yet. We have to graph them. So I know that with my y-intercept being -3, I'm going to plot my point at -3. 0, -3. A y-intercept, my x value is 0. Now I'm going to use my slope of 1/4, my rise over run, so it goes up 1 over 4. Go real small. Go up 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. So my next point is here, up 1 over 4 again, up 1. You can only do 3. On points and slopes, I like to plot as many points as I can. It just helps me draw a straighter line. So I also go in the opposite direction. Instead of going up 1, if it's a positive slope, I go down 1 and I go to the left 4. And now I'm going to try to draw this line. I'm not very good at it on this thing. See, oh, that was not. Let's try this. That's better. It's not the best, but we get the point. And so that is how you would graph that. Then you can figure out, okay, where is it going to cross the x-intercept? You can find the 0 also by substituting 0 for y and solving the equation for x, and then look at that point. So remember that on our point slope form, -5 would be our slope, and our point, we don't know what the point, the y-intercept or any of that is just yet, but we have a point of 4, -10. So if our slope, if it's just an integer, remember it's over 1. So I'm going to plot the point. I'm going to go 4 all the way down to negative 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and my slope is negative 5. So I'm going to go down 5 and over 1, but I don't really have room to do that. So I'm going to go in the opposite direction, up 5 and to the left 1. Keep going until I can cross that intercept. So my x-intercept, where it crosses the x-axis, is 2. And my y-intercept, where it crosses the y-intercept, is 10. If you want to write that in a ordered pair, that'd be 2, 0. This would be 0, 10. Okay. Remember, you can also, once you have it solved into slope-intercept form, you can put it in the calculator to double check that you are graphing the same graph, or look at points on the table to see if maybe you're doing it right, but that has to be in slope-intercept form. I'm trying to think if there was something else. I think that's all you need to know for this graphing. If you have any questions, please let us know. You will be asked to convert between the different forms, so please remember how to solve for y, or how to find a slope and then put it into the point and then solve for y for slope-intercept. Slope-intercept form is the most common, is the most popular, so be sure you know how to solve for y.